We have some really great shows on today, and I will say that I'm shopping with you for the next 3 hours. Right now, we're doing a full hour of democracy. Next up, we have Gabor wigs, and right after that, we're talking beesies. So it's going to be a good time, but we are still talking democracy. And this jean, I had on the last time that I did a presentation with democracy, and this is also a big favorite for me. This is the itty bitty. This is the itty bitty more boot jean. So again, it's got that silhouette of the boot cut, but it is smaller. It's not the biggest boot cut. So it's actually a very slim silhouette. And of course, Karen's gonna explain more about that. But it's on sale today. So it's $54.95, originally $68. So make sure you're jumping on this. This is blanched almond, the color that you're seeing on our gorgeous model, Donna. And then our gorgeous model, is it Emmy? Am I pronouncing that correct? Emmy is wearing the blue. This is blue vintage when you're shopping online. You can see the reason why it's called vintage is it has the distressed look to it. From the whiskering to, of course, these gorgeous details on the knees and on the hips. So I will say, Karen, this boot cut is really great if you're not really into the flare style.
So what I will tell you about this is this has been on our line for 2 years. It is really one of the most popular fit shapes. If you have worn the itty bitty boot, that's skinny all the way to the calf, the itty bitty more is, it breaks at the knee and it gets fuller. You can see my mom is wearing it. It has a destruction. It's totally appropriate for any age. If you are witnessing this whole trend towards flares and you're not ready for a wide flare, the itty bitty more is the perfect style for you to pick up. And you have two great options. You have this sort of micro destructed medium blue denim, and then you have the blanched almond. And I want to just kind of point something out to you guys. The blanched almond is the same fabric, it's the same cast. So you're wearing a jacket that actually goes with a boyfriend jean, but it's the same fabric. It matches the color standards. So you can, if you're a fan of blanched almond, you picked up a jacket before and now you want to hook up the look with the bottom, this is your opportunity to both try a wider leg opening and to work it back to the jacket that you bought before or pick it up later in the show. The other thing that's really nice about this, if you look at the back, this is what I call, this is our pieced back yoke. And it's got like a little split seam on it. This is that curved upper, and this is our spade pocket that's got that rounded bottom. This gives you that sweetheart, bootylicious, round look that everybody's aspiring to get.
Right, for sure. We all are. That is definite. And so if you're wondering about the inseam, that is 32 inches in length. We wanted to let our folks know what exactly you're seeing in terms of sizing. So, Emmy, what size are you wearing right now? Size 10. And then, Donna, I did ask you before, but what size are you wearing? Size 4. Okay, so size 4 for Donna, size 10 for Emmy. And then, ladies, you didn't change, so you're not wearing the jean, correct?
My mom has the jean on. She's wearing her true size, which is a size 8. Okay. And I also want to just call out, if you focus on that hemline, this is a really nice, fluffy, I'm going to just kind of go in so you can see what it looks like. This is called a clean finish fray. And what that is it's hemmed, and then we cut it in the middle so you get double fraying on it. So it's really nice and elevated and fluffy. It looks great on Emmy. Emmy is actually wearing another democracy top that's a bubble hem. I just got back from trend shopping in Europe, and bubbles are definitely directional and happening. So you could pick that style up to go back to this itty bitty more because you don't have to tuck it in. It does the tucking for you. But look how nice and elevated this fray is. It's nice and really thick, and you get that sort of intentional irregularity in terms of the amount of fray that you see from one end of the hem to the other.
I actually wanted to pick it up and feel it because I was like, hold on a second, let me see what you're talking about. But you're right. It's almost a little bit more fluffy because of how it's frayed. It's really, really great. And the look is very consistent. I like that, actually, I really do. And everything is finished, which is so beautiful because sometimes you worry if it's going to be, you know, with the style the way you want it. But look at the detailing on all of these pieces.
It's called a control stitch. So that stitch prevents it from fraying above the stitch line. But you get that fluffy fray below it. So it's not going to fray up. Sometimes when you just see a raw stitch hem, it can continue to, you know, with each washing, you know, it'll start to fray more. But this prevents it from fraying beyond the level that we've given you. And by the way, these are all trimmed by hand. So you get artisanal workmanship with all of your democracy jeans, plus this absolution fit technology, which is elastic in the waist, the no gap that molds and holds and adapts to your shape. It prevents gapping when you bend over. And then you get that sweetheart back yoke shape to give you that rounded, bootylicious look.
All the things, yes, absolutely gorgeous. 834-531 is the order number. Just about 500 left of both of these colors together. Kevin, do we have a specific number on each color? 200 left in the blue vintage, and we have about 300 left in the blanched almond. So if you're loving the colors, absolutely make sure you're grabbing them and do not wait, because again, yes, this price is not to be beat. All right, so I did want to mention, because Karen brought it up, this jacket, if you're looking for it, we have it in our show today. And this is actually called Birch, the color. But again, it matches perfectly back to the blanched almond. But we'll talk about that even more coming up in just a bit. But we did want to know that you can absolutely customize your shopping experience if you have brands that you love, like Democracy. All you have to do is sign up for our When to Watch emails, and you can be the first to know exactly when your favorite brands will be live on our air. All you have to do, head to HSN, head to your account, update your communication preferences, and then all you have to do, select your favorite brands. I mean, you have a lot of fun to have there, because there are over 350 brands to choose from here at HSN. So make sure you have fun with that. And we're gonna take a quick break, but when we